Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how to summarize categorical data into a frequency table and also summarize it into a graph, bar graph and pie chart using the Google Sheets. So first of all, we have to have some categorical data. They are not numbers. They are labels or names. I have some data here, right? So I have it, and including the name of the data. So it's useful if you have the first row being we call it the data label or the name of the data. So here I have cities of residents of students. So I have recorded here, and I want to summarize it by counting how many is from Fremont, how many Newark, like that. So I'm going to use Google Sheets. You can do the same thing, pretty much the same thing in Excel. But Google Sheets are a little easier to manage. So, okay, get Google Sheets first. If you have a Google account, you should have it. It's free. And you will just start off with the new spreadsheet. Okay, so that would be a worksheet that is just like a table. Make it a little bigger so you can see it a little bigger. So, and then I paste my data here. So you either type it or paste your data that you have, with the first row being the name of the data, not the data itself. Okay, so it's nice to have this around so you know that you're processing this when you're building your summarization. Then the first is we want to do is to summarize it into a frequency table where they list, like Fremont, how many data, how many percent, like that. So the way you do it is you select the data and click Insert Pivot Table. So pivot table is the terms to count those categories. The new table will create in the new worksheets in the same file, but it's a new worksheets. And then you have to ask them to count for you. So that's how you do Insert Pivot Table. So they would ask you, do you want to create it in the existing sheet or new worksheets? So new sheets is good. I think did I highlight my data? Did I select my data? I didn't. So maybe I think select my data first, insert pivot table. So that is right. And then they say, create the pivot table in the new sheets. Then you say create. You can see that at the bottom, other than the original worksheets, you have a pivot table 1. Okay, and then on the right hand side, you will see some pivot table editor. So the two things that you need to click on is row and value. So there is a there's a button called add. You click add, and you see the data label city. You just click it. Now don't close this. Don't if you close it, it would be gone. And then you click value. So don't take columns. So column is used for other purposes. Click add also, but you click city again. So you click city 2 times and just let them stay. And if you look at the left hand side, you see that the frequency table is built. You have 20 data, 6 of them in Fremont, 3 Haywood, 1 Milpitas, 4 Newark, and 1 San Jose, and 5 Union City. So this is actually the frequency table, and you can copy it out if you want to. Copy the data out back to, can I go back to my worksheet? Yeah, it's something blocking it. So then you would paste it, but you paste special values. Now you would have a frequency. So when you paste, remember to paste with values of the category and the frequency. And from here, you can do relative frequency. You can do cumulative frequency. Well, there's no cumulative. You can do relative frequency from here. Okay, so that's how you summarize it. It's primarily something called pivot table using the pivot table editor. After you're done with this, then you can just exit from it. But you can copy the data out and paste the values in another place so that you can change the title and stuff. When you enter the prefix table, okay, so make sure that under values you click city and you will be summarized by count A. Okay, so this is the one that it should show up. If it doesn't, you just select count A's. Okay, so that's how you do a table. The second thing is how to summarize your categorical data into a bar graph, pie chart, or whatever charts, right? So what you do is you still use Google Sheets. Go back to the worksheet earlier where the data is, and then again highlight it, the data, and then you just insert chart. The Google Sheet will try to give you a graph. In this case, they give us a pie chart. That's really good. So, and actually the one that they show is actually quite good. It has percentage, it had the category, and it has the color, different color code. If you want to adjust the slice color, you can do that. You can using customize. The one thing that I want you to do maybe is to in the setup, I think in the customize, not pie slide, but I want you to do the chart title. So maybe instead of count of city, you would say, um, yeah, counts of city from a student, something like that. Yeah, that's the only thing I need to do. So that is pie chart. If you want to do, so you can download it or screenshot it. If you want to do bar graph, so what you do is you do insert chart again. On top of it, it would do a pie chart again, but you don't want to. You would say, oh, this time I'm going to do a column chart. We call it column chart. So yeah, that's what they call it. It's really big. So this is called column chart. Again, there's nothing much you need to worry. The title is here. You can do customize, adjust the horizontal axis is also very good already. You can adjust the vertical axis. Oh no, we want to access the label, axis title. So you can see the vertical axis does not show frequency. So we would say vertical axis title is blank. So at least you can say frequency, right? So it would be a complete bar graph that shows the number of people that live in each city. Okay, that's it. So if you want to, you can screenshot it, or I think there's different way of downloading uh, the picture, or you can screenshot it. Okay, so that's how you summarize categorical data. Primarily for table is insert prefix table. For graph is insert chart, and you can choose pie chart or column chart.